How many stages were a part of your commute, and what were they? For example, did you have to take the bus to BART, take another bus? How many stages entailed your commute, and what were they?
Right. So in the mornings, I'll go to the bus stop, and the bus stop's pretty near my apartment, and they'll take me pretty near the law school. So just walking to the bus stop and back. Similarly, when I go into the city, I'll just walk to the BART station and then take a BART into the city. Sometimes I'll then take a bus from the BART station to where I'm going.
Okay, so I had to take a bus to BART, downtown BART, and then I took BART to Embarcadero. From there, I could walk, so I don't know, I'd say that's 3 stages.
I drove to BART, and then I got on the BART train, and then went straight to, this is over summer, went straight to where I worked.
There were 3 stages normally, one driving to the train station, taking the Metro North to the subway to Grand Central, taking the subway from Grand Central to the West 34th Street stop, and then I guess 4, then walking from the stop to my office.
3 stages. I'd walk outside of my house, get on the bus, go down to BART, hop on BART, and then I would walk to my work, which was probably 4 or 5 blocks away from the BART station.
How long did the entire commute take?
I'd say about 40 minutes.
Maybe like an hour.
It was about an hour and 15 minutes from end to end.
In the morning, my commute's from my apartment to school, or anywhere between 15 to 25 minutes. If I'm intending to go into the city, for example, my mom lives in the city, not really near a BART station. It might take between 50 minutes on BART and another 30 minutes to her place.
Was this like 45 minutes? No, wait, including bus.
Yeah.
No, an hour at least.
Okay.
During any phase of the commute, did you wish you were able to fall asleep and just wake up at the next
Yes.
transit stop?
Yeah.
Not really.
No. Okay.
Sometimes, sure.
I would love nothing more than to fall asleep on my commute.
I've never tried it. I was normally pretty hyped on coffee, but I would if that was an option.
What about on the way back home?
Way back home, yeah, definitely. I feel a little, I just was scared about missing my stop, you know?
Were you ever worried about kind of just falling asleep and missing your stop, though?
I've never done it, but I know that, yeah, I mean, that's something that I would worry about. I know my dad falls asleep a lot on BART, like after working and coming home.
Well, it was the end, so
What?
it was the last stop.
Oh, it was the last stop. Okay, well that's nice.
I haven't missed, but it's always like an unsettled sleep. So I was like, wake up and I'm like, oh, did I missed my stop? But no, I've never missed my stop.
Fortunately, I've never fallen asleep and waken up on a stop beyond where I needed to go, but I can imagine that happening.
Right. Do you think you'd try to get more sleep on transit if you thought that you'd be able to wake up reliably at your destination? Like, would
Maybe.
you try to get some sleep more often?
Maybe, sure. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never thought about that at all.
Really?
But yeah, maybe. I think that I spend a lot of time commuting, and being able to rest on my commutes makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Would you sleep easier on your commute if you knew you would not miss your stop?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Would you consider using a wearable device to achieve better sleep on your commute without missing your stop?
Yeah, I'd try it.
Yeah, I would.
Probably.
I used to have a thing on my phone where I'd put it under my pillow, and it would somehow understand my REM cycle and then turn on my alarm only when I was in like a light form of sleep.
Right.
I thought that was very cool. I wish I want to continue using that. I just haven't gotten around to it. But if what you're suggesting is something like that, then sure. Yeah, that sounds like a neat idea. Wouldn't be against it. I'd like to check it out. But yeah, it sounds like an interesting idea.